Forge.
Local units.
Oh wait, I thought this was Glacial Ravine. This is a frozen valley. Wait, no, I do not want barracks. Hello, and this is another great battle, actually. And unfortunately, I left my microphone on, so I'm going to have some commentary from my past self. And I said something about not wanting barracks there, but you're going to find out really shortly that I'm going to change my mind there. So I'm actually going to pull a really ballsy move here because I do not start next to a bonus reactor. My teammate Blue does. And the other bonus reactor is by Purple. So I'm going to go in and take it from Purple. And I think I have some really good things to say about it when
That is an incredibly strong position for that Covenant leader, though.
Yeah. You have to think about this. If that were me, I would take that reactor and I would be able to get up to Tech 3 really easy, and that would get me Sacrifice Banshees. And I'm thinking, I do not want to fight Sacrifice Banshees. So even if there's a knockdown, drag-out battle for that reactor, I'm going to go for it.
Oh, hell, I'm doing it.
Yeah, let's go. I like this past B. Let's go with the YOLO strats and get that reactor from Purple. So I've got 3 heavy supply pads up.
Supply pads.
It's going to give me plenty of food for these barracks monsters that I'm going to put out. So yeah, I'm going to punch out a couple flamethrowers, a marine, and then I'm going to research flashbang because you can flashbang units, and I'm telling them I'm going in.
It's like, yo, I'm going for this.
Barracks complete. Ready to roll.
So I got my barracks up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my Warthog up here. I'm going to Pelican these guys in so it doesn't take super long because movement speed without adrenaline is very slow, and 3v3 maps are actually kind of large. So I think time is of the essence here. So I'm going to use some 1v1 strats here and deny them that reactor.
Flamethrower, fueled and ready. Good to go.
Reactor complete.
So this would give me a easy lead on this because...
Flamethrower, good to go.
And Black is having an aneurysm because Blue's taking those supplies. I wish people would just shut up about this. Come on, man.
Marines ready, sir.
Okay, so we got to get these guys over here and take this reactor.
Right here. Orders. On the move.
So I'm going to scout them out, see what they've got going.
Awesome.
Enemy engagement.
We're going.
And I'm like, ah, man.
Enemy
Green's doing a Warthog rush. Red's doing a Warthog rush. I'm just going to queue up Fortress because I need a couple more building pads.
Flashbang. Research.
So I'm all ready to go in. Get that reactor from Purple.
All units. Local units.
But,
Standing by.
Purple hasn't taken it.
Engagement. Reactor claimed.
So I just take it.
We're going.
So now I'm about to have Tech Level 3 because I got another reactor coming up. Well, I will now.
Waiting for orders.
Local units.
Yes, sir.
And I have to get these tasty crates right here. It's the right thing to do. And unfortunately, the Rebel base turret is firing on my Marines, so I'm going to have the flamethrowers go attack it. And I see this ghost coming in. Now, one thing, I think Purple might have got confused there because my Marines actually shot at the Ghost, and he might have thought that it was the Rebel base that was shooting at his Ghost. So he's got a haul up. And Red is actually rushing me now. He's got Grenadier Hogs. I'm like, yo, kind of in a bad spot here because I did this YOLO. But I'm going to lead this carpet bomb because he's coming down here.
Dropping the herd.
Vehicle depot complete.
And we're going to catch a few hogs. And Blue's like, yeah, I don't know why. I already flared this. So he's going to he's going to deny my vehicle depot here. So I'm actually going to refund the money out of it while I'm getting another supply pad up. And since I had deleted that barracks, I think they were none the wiser. You know, they'd probably be thinking, why does he have a barracks?
Supply pad complete.
You do have to hide your motives.
Local units.
So I'm like, what do I do with these flamethrowers?
Stay on target.
So I'm just
What are they doing?
yeah, I got confused there. I didn't know what Red was doing. Yeah, so these Grenadier Hogs are no match for this Spartan tank. So I am going to get my vehicle depot up and get more of these tasty crates.
Vehicle depot complete.
So I'm going to grab canister shell and get my tank next because they could deny me this reactor at any point. And at this point in the game, it's not worth fighting for it anymore. It's going to take me a while. I should have expoed by now, but I have not because I don't really have many units on the field. And the units I have aren't going to really help me right now. Because it's a 3v3 map, and they're probably going right into vehicles.
Slow.
But I do believe Blue is going to be kind enough to clear me a base in a moment. Green's got his Warthogs, and I should have a tank on the field shortly, so Warthogs will no longer be a threat to my base. I'll tech up to Tech 4 there. I'll be able to get Power Turret soon. So I'll actually be sitting pretty good as far as research goes.
Reactor improved.
That ballsy move in the beginning might have actually saved this match. I think you got to get your Warthogs in there a lot earlier, like, you know, before you even got Grenadier research, because they can put some damage on. Now, Red actually has Gauss Hogs, but I'm going to have a canister shell
Scorpion rolling out.
Scorpion on the field, and it'll be able to deal with it.
Base under attack.
So I immediately canister, just to put some damage down. And this thing has enough HPs to deal with it. Unfortunately, there was a timer on that spot, so I couldn't take it. And it's still got 3 seconds, so I'm just going to wait for it, and then I'm going to take it. So now I have an Expo. I'm going to move my tank down here, and Black's going to move down the other side so that they're flanked. And that's going to be all she wrote for Red's Gauss Hogs.
All units. Enemy engagement.
So I'm trying to think of what to do with these flamethrowers. So I'm like, yo, I'll just put them in these garrisons here because
All units.
there's not much else to do with them. If I just go impale them on a base, they might know what I've been up to. And this will kind of serve as an early warning system for us.
Where to? Waiting for orders.
So yeah, I gotta get these other 2 flamethrowers to make the long trek over to the other side to get into those garrisons. This map doesn't have really good hooks, to be honest. It does have the 2 bonus reactors, but the others are just, like, whatever. They can act as an early warning system so that you can see pushes coming from the sides, but other than that, they're just in bad positions.
Scorpion ready for combat.
They're not like the ones on Fort Dean or Glacial Ravine that will actually deny entry because they'll put up the barriers. And here I'm going to queue up Power Turret because I'd rather get the research going
Complete.
and have that going because I do have a second vehicle depot now, so I can push vehicles out of that one.
All units.
So yeah, I'll be sitting pretty because I have canisters or power turrets researching right now. All I have to do is get my economy going
All units.
because I've kind of taken a hit to it by building that barracks in the beginning, and that I didn't get an expo base out until a lot later in the game.
Tank on the move.
Supply pad complete.
I do want some Wolverines on the field because, like I've been saying, a lot of Forge players are bad and they just don't composite their army very well. They just go all power turret tanks and that's it. Leave themselves completely exposed to air units,
Supply pad complete.
and
Power turret research.
I'm going to roll up on these Warthogs and kill them. But I wasn't actually trying to make a push up there, so we've got to upgrade that to a station.
I'm there.
And I'm actually like, I'm going to go do some tank scouting. Yes, tanks are now scout units. So I got my first Wolverine on the field. I want to see what Green's got going up here. So Green has an expo. He has a vehicle depot right in the front.
Station upgrade.
There are tanks there, Spartan tanks. So I'm going to canister shell the vehicle depot and then just leave. And Green's probably incredibly confused by this maneuver.
All units.
This is what you do. You just roll up into a vastly superior force and canister shell their vehicle depot and leave. And if they do not give chase, you're okay. So I'm just going to wait for my canister shell to recharge, and I'm going to see if they have an expo over here. Nope, nobody's taken this base yet, so I'm going to see if I can deny this vehicle depot.
Enemy engagement.
So I canister shell it, trade a tank for it, kind of giggle, and they go back down here. So Blue has Cobras locked down, so not in a good position. He should have had them farther up, like where my flamethrowers were. Gremlins. Not a good thing when you're doing vehicles.
All units.
So yeah, Red is going into Hawks here because he's going to do like a Gremlin slash
Pad complete.
Hawks
All units.
build. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it could be useful. But he's going to get cryoed here so that our Anders can make their escape.
Wolverine ready.
And then I guess Black is saying push up here. Which, okay, that's cool, but I don't have enough Wolverines on the field. But I am going to push up because I could get some easy Wolverine kills.
Moving out.
With my one Wolverine there. I don't even think I have volley researched at this point.
Rolling. Moving.
So now I have 3 Wolverines, so I'm in a much stronger position.
All units.
Wolverine moving.
So yeah, Volley is still researching. So I got to get that research in so that I could get in a much stronger position.
Right now.
So yeah, I think that's where Purple notices that I have the reactor. You know, too late for it to realize it now. So I'm like, I better just queue up to Tech 4 because I'm about to lose it.
All units.
We're going.
Did let me get in some early power turret research without actually having it though.
Reactor improved.
So yeah, now I dropped from 4 to 3 and then back up to 4 again.
They're not punching down that area. I can tell you that much.
All units.
I don't know what I'm talking about there. Past me has myself confuzzled. So this is actually good for me because I've got Wolverines in my army and they're going Hornets and Banshees. And Black is pushing out Wolverines as well. Now, Black probably should have put some Gremlins in their army. Gremlins are really good. You can be really dominant with Gremlins. They just save the day. I mean, go a little less tanks because the Gremlins do get a bonus damage against vehicles. And then, you know, once you get the chain amplifier, it's hard. It's just hard to beat Anders at that point. And then if you have Spartans in the back to just jack vehicles after you cryo bomb them or use Gremlin stuns, it's not pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna do some flamethrower scouting here. Flamethrowers are now scouting units.
Units.
Moving up. Ringing the fire.
And I'm going to have them scout those 2 bases and then go back to the garrison.
Ready to go.
So I'm going to try to get in a stronger position here because I don't have any Spartan tanks. And I'm kind of down because I've used up a few units on infantry because I wanted to get that early reactor like a boss, which I did.
All units.
Yes, sir.
Field armory complete.
So far it has worked out.
All
So I'm actually just going to push up on this Expo and catch it before the shield generator could go up. And then I'm going to, you know, put a hurt on there. And I believe I'm going to get carpet bombed. Yeah. But I have dual launcher Wolverines, so these Banshees don't really matter much to me. I was able to deny the sacrifice Banshees, but whatever.
All units.
Looks like Red has some Hornets up by Blue's base there. And I guess is going off to help Purple. Blue has some Cyclopses, and Green rolls up to get those threatening flamethrowers in that garrison. Just had to do that, man. Those guys, you know. Does the other flamethrower unit survive through the entire rest of the match? I'm curious about this now. Are they gonna be like, oh no, we can't have that flamethrower just
Engagement.
looking out this garrison?
All units.
So I'm gonna trade a tank here and bring up my dual launchers.
All units.
Yeah, I've been trying not to boost as much. That he definitely boosted right there. And that probably cost him some damage there. I've been thinking about that because there's a match where I boosted accidentally. Okay, yeah, that might have been an interesting escape for Blue there. I don't know, does that Pelican get out?
Right now.
Yeah, I think they did. That's interesting. Blue, I think, just lucked out right there.
All units.
Well, there are Wolverines over here, so...
I think blue is trying to play the defensive game here.
Reinforcements research.
So black claims the other expo. And I guess purple put another expo back there after I had taken it out. So I have actually moved my units here. And green and red are going to... Since I see that green is out of position, I'm going to go attack his bases.
Scorpion fueled up.
And I'm telling my teammates, yeah, I'm making a push up on green's bases because he's out of position. So black is going to be stuck fighting... This might have actually been a 2v3 here. Because blue is just interested in playing this really defensive game. Shoring up the defenses here. If blue had done a better job of getting these cobras out front and spacing them out, green probably would have been denied getting in here at all.
All units.
So I'm going to check over here first, see what's going on.
Engagement.
I see this expo, and I immediately attack it. Just going to attack the center to get some damage on it and take it out as fast as possible while they're fighting. And get my carpet bomb upgraded.
Scorpion rolling out.
All units.
Ready for combat.
Yeah, this is one of the things that you should do if they're out of position. You gotta fight them like this. Just get some easy kills. So I'm gonna roll up on his other expo, and I'm gonna attack that.
Units.
He's got a tank rolling out here, so I'm gonna put some damage on it. I've got 8 tanks now, so I'm kind of fighting a lead. So I'm going to attack this vehicle depot to make sure that he can't push out any more vehicles from it. And I'm going to keep building my scorpions up. And I'm just going to go for the main base because I want to kill it. Put them behind, put them on a defensive game. This is going to hurt green's economy. And since he has another vehicle depot in the back, he's got something going in that field armory. That field armory is super threatening. You got to take those out. So yeah, I took out 2 of green's bases as well. And got some Banshees over here, but they're no match for my dual launcher Wolverines. So yeah, they kind of have gotten outplayed at this point. And I'm actually going to move out of there because I suspect that they're bringing their units over to attack me, and I do not want to fight a 2v1. I don't know how black held up on that, but... fighting Hawks and Grizzlies. I don't spec in Grizzlies here, even though I'm playing Forge. There's no point in specializing in Grizzlies. I'm actually confused as to what kind of game blue is playing here. So I say I'm going to go attack red's base now. And keep upgrading my carpet bomb.
All units.
Get the final upgrade on it. So I'm actually going to push up there, and then green is actually pushing up on us. So I'm going to go back and let these Grizzlies take the hit for me.
Road initial bombs out.
Soften them up with a carpet bomb before I go in,
All units.
Motion acquired.
and get counter carpet bombed. And I do not believe their carpet bomb was as strong as mine. But yeah, he's really pissed off at me, so he's attacking my tanks and not blues.
Rolling out.
So I'm gonna, just bait him into the Cobras here.
Target locked. Online and roll.
And then he's like, oh no, those are Cobras. So yeah, if, oh nope, that flamethrower got taken out by the Hawks. If he had positioned his Cobras up farther, we would have been able to get more shots on them, and I would have gone in and fought.
Carpet bomb. Improved.
Online and rolling.
So yeah, he's trying to bring his Hawks in there. But, I've got plenty of dual launcher Wolverines.
Martin ready.
I don't understand what Blue's doing, man. He's just pelicaning this Grizzlies back and forth. This is weird. I'm trying to understand it, but my mind's not clicking. So yeah, I want black to push up on purple again. Because it looks like we're going to be fighting over here.
All units.
Ready to go.
All units.
So one thing I could say is that blue probably should have had some, like 5 Cobras up there. And had Spartans in some of that. I don't understand why he's just putting the Grizzlies with Spartans up there. Because Cobras with Spartans in them pretty much one-shot vehicles.
I'm ready. Hopping on. Send me in. I'll get it.
All units.
It would have made his position much, much stronger.
Chain gun researched. All units.
So yeah, I'm getting neural implant. I believe I have Spartan tanks at this point.
Fueled and ready.
All units.
I'm going to try to buff them up as much as possible.
Turret complete. All units.
Here we go.
So I'm going to push up, see what's going on. And black's going to make another. And black's going to make a push up there on purple. At the same time.
Enemy engaged.
So, oh shit! I got ambushed by Hawks and Green's tank. So I got to get out of here. Unfortunately, yeah, poor purple is going to be over here to fight black all by his lonesome, and is no match for black's composite.
Moving out.
So I'm actually going to move into the center because I'm like, you know, I'm going to go with my original plan of attacking red.
Neural implant research.
But then some gremlins creep up on me, and I'm like, fuck those things, definitely. Yeah, I don't think that was a very good chain amplifier. So I'm going to get chain amplified and cryo bombed here, which is not going to be good for me. And blue's going to be panicking.
Fine, it's fine.
I'm like, yeah, it's fine, man.
All units.
So make sure to target that gremlin. Black really should have been pushing up and making far more aggression.
Units.
Online.
So I'm in a bad position right now because of, you know, I'm fighting 2v1. I got cryo bombed. This gives them, they just have such an overwhelming advantage here.
Is he even going to pull his Wolverines up?
Yeah, I'm wondering about the Wolverines here. I got the small turret attacking them. Very, very powerful turret.
Good to go.
That one turret I put up. Maybe if I put up some more turrets, I might have taken like 1 or 2 vehicles, but I'd probably have to have researched them up to large turrets as well.
Taking command.
So I'm just gonna try to do the best I can here.
In my sight.
Get another carpet bomb down on them. Doesn't do as well as I want it to do. And Anders is going to try to buy me some time. So I'll just sit here with my Wolverines and attack those Hawks.
All units.
Try to move them to the back to... Yeah. If I could clear out some Hawks, that'll put us in a stronger position.
See, he didn't have his Cobras up far enough. That's what the problem was.
Yes, thank you, Past B.
All units.
So like I'm like, yeah, I'll just go down near the Cobras, and maybe I'll be able to get a few vehicles out of the way there. This is actually a really bad formation for his Cobras. He could be carpet bombed here, and since the canister shell does have an AOE, it's going to take a few of them out. This is not what you want to do with a this is not what you want to do with Cobras. But he did have the you know, Cyclops attacking there, so very brave Cyclops.
Yeah, he just didn't have those Cobras up far enough.
Yeah, better Cobra play. So black is taking advantage of this confusion and making another push on purple.
All units.
I'm just going to do my best to fight right now because They've got so many more units on me.
Scorpion fueled up.
While I'm trying to get more vehicles out of there.
All units.
The sole brave Wolverine there.
Right now.
And I think about this point, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of a lost cause. What I need to do is just start building over where purple is.
All units.
And get my bases there and not destroy these bases because this will slow them down, and try to get as many units on the field as I can and make counter pushes up that way to take out red and green's bases while they're pushing on our bases. So yeah, black is going to get cryoed here and the Hawks are going to come in, but he's just got so many
he's
Wolverines.
About to get shredded here.
Yeah, that's way too many Wolverines to fight off.
That is way too many Wolverines for him to deal with.
Yeah, thank you, past me. And he attacked the Spartan Wolverine. That Spartan Wolverine probably did a lot. So I'm actually going to push these up here to see if I can take these bases. Yeah, he just had so many Wolverines. Now, if Black had had gremlins in his army here, he could have dealt with these tanks right here more effectively. But I'm going to go with the YOLO strats, and I'm going to attack. That canister shell is going to miss the Spartan tank that I wanted to hit. But unfortunately for this green player, he has spec'd into Grizzlies, and you know there's five Cobras down here as well. So he's going to just walk into these. And I'm not even sure those are...
Base under attack.
Yeah, so I queued up an Expo, and he was still campy here, so I was like,
All units.
yeah, I definitely should Expo over here.
Local units.
And then I do believe at this point I'm going to get my units out of there.
All units.
Although I'm like, you know, this might be a tasty few kills for my Wolverines to go in at. But yeah, they're just kind of melt my Wolverine there.
Moving out. Wolverine, good to go.
Vampires are better to deal with them. So they're actually going to make a push up onto a Blues base here.
Ready.
And I'm like, you know, I need to just abandon this position, keep my base up, and do the best I can to make a counter push up this way. Get the rest of these bases out of the game. So this is just going to be a delaying tactic so that we can get our... And this is actually going to win us the game. Because they're going to be so slow in getting these bases down that it's going to give us the time to push up there.
Vehicle depot complete.
Wolverine on station.
All units.
Firing. Yes, sir.
So yeah, he's bringing up more gremlins. My tanks get stunned, unfortunately, and I'm like, I'm going to carpet bomb these guys, but I don't have enough resources. But there are Cobras right here. So Blue is trying to stay alive as fast as he can. I think he snuck away. Because he was able to get that Expo up there. While they're continuing to push towards our Expos.
Base under attack.
But I didn't use my Dagny Taggart strats and blow up that to deny them because I realized
Fortress upgrade
I need to
complete.
slow them down as much as possible.
All units.
So Black's going to run into all those Hawks. Does have a lot of Wolverines, though.
All units.
I'm like, you know what? I need to take this Expo as well.
All units.
While my main base is slowing them down, and they're going to push onto Black's bases. And this was a nice thought, but I'm also coming to help out. So they're going to kind of counter each other with cryo bombs, and the one who throws it out the last is going to be the victor in that. And I'm like, yo, I'm just going to go for this air pad right here, and then I'm going to take out the main base. Because we need to get this Anders player out of the game.
All units.
And I do believe this base is going to be melted. Field armor right there. That was super dangerous. So yeah, I'm getting some supplies from my teammate because I'm kind of down right now. So I realize at this point I need to build some reactors to get my vehicles back on the field. But yeah, we need to punch out these bases so that he can stop getting gremlins out. So now, yeah, Anders is really on the Red Anders is really on the back foot, even though Green's down there attacking our Anders base. I believe that's the main base, but Anders has 3 bases. Black Anders has 3 bases, so
Reactor complete.
should be
All
fine.
units.
Black is going to attack Red Anders' base here, so I'm going to make a push up onto Green.
Station upgrade complete.
And this base is just going to get melted.
All units.
So I'm just going to pull up on Green's base, and that's pretty much all that's going to be wrote about this match, because there's really not much that they're going to be able to do at this point, because we've got more bases down. I get 2 turrets down. Black's pushing up on this base, so I decide I'm gonna go find the other expos, see if Green has rebuilt. So yeah, there are 3 Grizzlies over here, but I'm able to take them because I have power turret. And Green is down there attacking Blue again. But we're all up in Green's face now, so there's not much that they can do.
Bombing run aborted. Target acquired. Inline initial bombs away.
All units.
And I don't think Green has any idea that I've built bases up there.
All units.
And this base is going to go down, but Green, I believe, is going to resign here. I'm just going to try to get as many units on the field as I can.
All units.
He's like, yep, that's it. Did have another expo here. So all we have to do now is wait for Red Anders to run the timer out, because Red Anders does not have any bases left on the field. But I'm like, you know what? I better start taking expos just to make sure that
All units.
if Anders does have a base, that we can keep fighting.
All units.
I believe Blue's about to get wiped out too, but
Supply pad complete.
not much we could do about Blue's condition right now. Blue played this really weird defensive game, so I guess it was a
Your team
maybe
is victorious.
2v2. Yeah, so that's the end of the match.